It's time we talk Saved by the Bell. If you were an 80s or a 90s kid and Saved by the Bell basically molded you into who you are, then welcome, because we are one. I am the same. Saved by the Bell forever. But let me tell you a story about what Saved by the Bell did for me when I was in college. If you follow Daily Dose of Donna, that's my podcast, my daily podcast, I hit up a lot of like pop culture situations, favorite TV shows. We talk 90s. We talk all kinds of things, right? One of them needs to be about this story, about Saved by the Bell. So I'm going to start it a few years back when I was just a fan of Saved by the Bell. And there was a time period when I was probably about 13, 14 years old when Mario Lopez had a show that was on Saturday mornings after Saved by the Bell, where he hosted, and it was called Name Your Adventure. Please tell me you remember. So my girlfriends and I, around my age, 16-ish, some of them were older, we used to go to Universal City Walk. This is here in Los Angeles, okay? Universal City Walk is kind of like it's right outside of the theme park, but it's like a mall, outdoor mall. It was fun. We got dropped off there. There were no rules. It was the 90s. So one of the days, it's a Saturday or who knows what, and we see that they're filming Name Your Adventure. And as a huge Saved by the Bell fan myself, and just being, teens or whatever, we ran up to them trying to talk to them. And sure enough, Mario Lopez was totally hitting on my friend, okay? We don't need to get more into that details, but they exchanged numbers. So the next thing you know, my four friends and I, go to a taping of Saved by the Bell, the college years. So this was when they were shooting over at Sunset Gower. We got to go on set. It was not a taping. It was a dress rehearsal. We got to kind of like meet them really briefly, but we were these young little like teeny boppers. It was kind of weird and strange. And I almost don't understand why Mario Lopez did it, but I think he had a huge crush on my friend who was only 16 anyway. Cut to college years. Okay, so now my college years, I'm at UC Santa Barbara. It's around 2001, 2002, and I get this hankering to watch Saved by the Bell. I'm a sentimental person. I love it. So I get this idea that I decide that I need to watch every single episode of Saved by the Bell. And this is before DVRs, before on demand, before the internet really, so that you could just like find full episodes. So I go on eBay and I find someone who's selling all of the episodes on VHS. So of course I bid. And remember, I'm in college. I don't have a lot of money. I'm working at Jamba Juice. It was $80, but I won this cassette VHS collection of Saved by the Bell. And I was like telling my friends, we are going to have Saved by the Bell nights here in college. And what came in this box were homemade VHS recorded episodes, including commercials of Saturday morning TV.